Hopefully the camera will not fall this time, but I am getting ready to tone my hair since it's been forever since I've done it, and I have boxes of toner that I have stashed away that I haven't used, so I'm going to try to use them. So we'll see how this goes, and hopefully this camera will not fall again because that was pretty scary. And it is so hot. We don't have air conditioning by choice, and it is like probably 90 some odd degrees in here, and of course I'm wearing a long, well, not long sleeve, but I'm wearing a sleeve shirt made out of heavy fabric, and it's my old uniform because I used to work for Kroger, and I can't find the shirt that I normally wear when I alter the color of my hair in some form or fashion. So I'm just going to use this since this is an outdated uniform anyway, even if I decide to ever go back. Yeah, so we're going to get started. Okay, just a note, my, my toner, gosh, I can't think of anything tonight. My toner it is old, and it is darker in color than what it should be. It should probably be more of like a fleshy color, but this is more of a brownish color. I don't know how it's showing up on camera, but I've used it before when it's been this color, and it still turns that dark purple, so as long as it turns that dark purple, we should be good. I'm a little scared now because I've never used this much of it before. I usually, like when I use it, I just kind of streak my hair with it, just kind of give me some brighter highlights. But I'm going to attempt to dump this all on, and if it doesn't, like, I don't know. Usually I never ever coat all of my hair with it, depending, I don't know. I'll probably just use what's in here, and I'm really lazy and really sloppy about my application of toner, so this probably isn't the best way to do it, but this is how I do it. So we'll see how this all turns out. And here we go. So side note here, I always take my earrings out before I do anything to my hair, just because my ears are really sensitive, so I have to wear like gold earrings, and I just don't want to mess them up. So yeah, I suggest if you're doing any kind of coloring to your hair, that may be a common sense thing, or it may be something that just might be overly precautious for me, but I just prefer not to have my earrings in when I do this. So I got my gloves on, and we shall begin this process. So I know a lot of people use the little brush. I don't. Like I said, my application process is very sloppy and lazy, so I just kind of scoops them up with my fingers and I go at it. So I don't like the fact that this is looking brown. And as for my roots, I really don't care. But yeah, so I'm just kind of slathering on there. Na. Just so that everybody gets the idea. So I ended up adding about 2 more spoonfuls of the toner and 4 spoonfuls of the developer, and I've gotten my hair pretty much saturated. It's not like fully, like not every single strand is coated, but I've gotten most of it, I think, or as far as I can tell. But yeah, so I just kind of bundled it up and put the little shower cap on, and wearing this, like I used to work in the deli and bakery at Kroger, so now I kind of look like I used to every time I work, and it's just kind of miserable. So with the top and this, I'm just having bad flashbacks. Anyway, so I'm going to let it set for about 30 minutes, and in the meantime I'm going to clean up the huge mess that I made with the stuff all over. And you know, it does help to have the gloves. I had a casualty with one of my gloves. Basically, the glove broke, and trying to get it on and off is a problem, and I gave up. I got fed up with it, and since it was busted, I was like, whatever, I'll just use my right hand, which is bandaged up, by the way. So it's just basically smearing it on with one hand. But yeah, it's not as bad as bleach, but you still don't really want to get the stuff on your skin. If you can avoid it at all possible, do so. If you do get it on your skin, it's not that big of a deal, but it's nice to not have it on your skin, especially for a long term. So I'm going to let this sit for like 30 minutes, and then I'm going to wash it all out, and hopefully everything will be great. I don't know. We'll see. It looks like it's starting to turn purple, so we're on track then. Yay! It's been 20 minutes now, or about 20 minutes, and I'm getting really concerned because it's not turning that deep dark purple shade. It's kind of a purple shade, though it's not really doing so well. It looks like it's trying to turn lavender, and it has turned purple in some places, but it's not quite to the coloring that I like. So the backup plan is to take some of this Herbal Essences, conditioner and Hello Hydration. This was the coconut scented stuff, and I think they've reformulated it yet again. Seems like they're always reformulating this and giving it a new name or whatever. I'll take this. I'm going to mix it with some of the generic value products, conditioning shampoo that's a knockoff of Clairol Shimmering Lights shampoo from Sally's. So I'm going to mix some of this up. So I'll probably do a pretty hefty amount of conditioner. Get it come out of the freaking bottle. No conditioner free. So I'm going to take a good old palm-sized amount of that, and, well, it's not really a palm size, like half a palm size, and we'll just kind of squirt like that, and we'll see how that goes. It's going to be hard to do with Band-Aid on. Nummy, nummy, nummy. Look at that. And time to slather it on. Or try to slather it on. Again, Band-Aid isn't, you know what, palm of hand, that works. Ugh. Okay, okay. Working it in, kind of gonna try to work it in. This should also help wash it out too, because the developer always seems to be the hardest part. Like, anything that uses developer always seems to be really difficult to wash out of my hair. So I'm going to mix up another amount of that concoction and just make a huge mess. Probably got hair all over the place too. And probably would have been better off just doing the shampoo and maybe some of the conditioner, just mixing that up and toning my hair that way, which I may do the next time. So much fun. Sorry if I'm out of frame because I have no clue. Okay. Ugh. I feel like I'm finger painting or putting finger paint stuff in my hair. It's just an awkward feeling. Oh, that's great. Okay, just make an even bigger mess while I'm at it. Don't get on my Band-Aid, please. Ew, I think it's definitely done something to my roots. I think I unintentionally lightened up my roots. Okay, so I might leave this in my hair for about 5 minutes, and then I am going to go and just shower straight away. And then we'll see. Hopefully I haven't totally messed up my hair. That'd be bad. That'd be really bad. Then I'd have to bleach it. No, actually I just used a bunch of shampoo. Or shampooed a bunch of times. I don't know. I'm not even thinking straight now. Okay, so actually let's do it. You know what? Let's get a little bit of water too while we're at it. Okay. Good and moist. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And the kitty is playing. Let's get a little bit more water. Some of that water through your hair. Through your hair. Oh, my face is itchy now. Yep, so much for the Band-Aid precautions. La 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 la. This may be what not to do video. Yeah, This could easily turn into, do not try this at home, folks. Okay, we'll just do it this way then. And off we go. Oh yeah, so sassy. So sassy. Okay. Hey, I got stuff all over. Oh, that's pretty. Use every little amount of that shampoo possible. Shampoo. Nah. Okay. And here is the after, and my hair is still pretty damp. I usually let my hair air dry, but this is what it looks like while it's still damp. And it turned out pretty good in my opinion. It turned out a whole lot better than I thought it would. I was scared there towards the very end. But yeah, it turned out better than what it normally does when I use just the toner alone, which I added the shimmer, the Shimmer Light shampoo and conditioner mixture to it for the last 10 minutes because I was really scared. And it turned out a lot better than what I was expecting, like I said. So, and it, like, it's way better than if you just do the Shimmer Light shampoo alone, which whenever I do that, usually I do it for like 5 or 6 minutes in the shower before rinsing it out. But I guess you could actually leave shampoo in for like 10, 15 minutes maybe. I don't know. I'm pretty daring with my hair anyway. But yeah, so I'm pleasantly, I'm quite satisfied with the way this turned out. But the developer, I always have problems with the developer doing a lot of damage to my hair, which that may have been because I was kind of rough with it, with spraying product through it. So I had a lot of breakage, and yeah, I'm pretty sure the developer contributed to that a lot, because I can, like, no matter what I do, I still have a slight smell of development in my hair. Whether I bleach it or tone it, I can still smell a little tinge of that in my hair always, no matter how many times I shampoo it. Anyway, so what I'm going to do after it kind of dries some more, I'm going to put a little bit of this argan oil in it. I love this stuff. This stuff is probably like my holy grail hair saver type product. That and the Ion, let me get it. This Ion Repair Solutions Effective Care Treatment. This is what you normally find in the packets for like 99 cents at Sally's, but I have a whole bottle of it because I love this stuff so much. But every time I like bleach or do anything that kind of has a harsh chemical treatment to my hair, I use this as my final conditioner. I usually just use my normal shampoo and conditioner, which is that set that showed you, the Herbal Essences set, and then usually I do this for about 5 minutes as my final conditioner. But it's not really wise to use an old toner. Like with me, I'm pretty daring, so if something happens to my hair, I figure I can fix it. If not, I'll just live with it, oh well. And most of the time I can fix it. Here's kind of a stupid smart tip. If you're going to use old toner, it's probably best to do a little trial with it. But mix up a small batch of it beforehand, and if after, say, 10 minutes maximum, if it's not turning purple, you may not want to use it. I mean, it probably will work because it worked in my hair, but if it's not turning purple by that point, then it's not going to be as effective. And which the first batch I put on, it only slightly turned purple after like 15 minutes, and then it didn't get much more purple. But the second smaller batch I mixed up, it was turning purple pretty quickly, which that's what you want. That's what tones your hair, is that purple color. So that's a good way to test out your toner. See if your toner is even worth using. So I'll remember that for the future. I should have thought of that beforehand, but no. I am happy with the results of this. However, you can probably tell that it didn't get everything, and I didn't really cover everything, but there's still a lot of brassiness in it underneath and in splotchy places, which that's just how my hair is. No matter what I do, I have certain areas that, I mean, I can take every precaution, go to every extreme. I can bleach the living snot out of my hair, and it still stays the same color. Like, it just won't budge, it won't lift, it won't do nothing. However, you can dye it red, but then no. But anyway, so that's just how my hair is, and I've learned to live with it and just not even bother worrying about trying to fix it. So for, given the characteristics of my hair and the way my hair works, this turned out really good. It turned out, again, a lot better than just toner alone, and way better than just shimmer lights alone, so yay! Success! I was editing the video and realized that the lighting in the bathroom was horrible, and so you couldn't really tell much. My hair just looked yellow the whole time. So I'm hoping that maybe you can see a little bit better in this lighting that it is actually more of platinum color. Of course it's not fully platinum, but it's almost platinum. And it does have quite a bit of purple silvery sheen to it too in some little spots. And I put in argan oil. So I put in a few drops of this. I probably put about 5 drops total, which I don't do it all at once, but I do a few. Good gracious, traffic going by. But I do a couple drops, and then just whatever little residue is left around the top of the bottle, and so it feels nice. I may, depending on how it continues to dry, because it's still damp, and it's still got a ways to go to dry, but I may add just a little bit more of this depending. I had a video showing what I was using beforehand, but it didn't turn out that well, so I'll kind of show what I did use. The toner I used is the Wella Color Charm Extra Mild Toner. It's the T18, the White Lady, the one that everybody was using or uses. I know that they've repackaged this, and I guess that's why I got this so cheap. I got this at Sally's. Like, I got a bunch of boxes of it for like $2 a box. And I guess I was like when they were deciding that, hey, we're repackaging this. And so every bottle I have is really old, but the one that I started off using I'd had open for a really long time, which is probably why it was the culprit behind the whole coloration of everything. So, but this bottle seemed to be a good bottle. This was from the good batch that I made. So yeah, I used that, and its ratio, you're supposed to use 1 part of this with 2 parts developer, and the developer I use is the Salon Care 20 volume cream developer. I use this strictly for toning, so you use 1 part of this to 2 parts of this, and so I always measured mine out. Well, when I do anything with the developer, I usually use a little plastic bowl thing that came with the old bleaching kit that I had. So the way I do my toner is where I measure it in little plastic spoonfuls. That way I can just throw away the spoon and be done with it. But I'll do, like, I probably, all together with all that I used, I probably used about 7 spoonfuls of toner total to 14 spoonfuls of developer total to coat a majority of my hair. And of course that varies for everybody. So that's just to give you an idea of what I used. And yeah, I'm going to see if I can try to get a little bit, I don't know if me moving around helps to show, because I don't have the best lighting in here. I don't have the best lighting in general. Like, my best lighting is probably during the day in the back porch with Tuki's chair, and yeah, so you'll probably see that coming up in the future, get a better idea in my next future videos, whatever, but this is how it looks. Just to give an idea of how it turned out, which it, in my opinion, it did turn out good. Some people may be like, you're crazy, that looks awful. I don't care. I don't care. Like I said before, I'm just, my hair is difficult in one sense to deal with, and in another sense it's easy to deal with. But my hair is extremely stubborn, so when I can get it to cooperate with me for the most part, I'm happy with it. So it cooperated with me for the most part, so I'm happy with it right now. I still say it was a success. So, yay! Woo.